Big moves, unexpected twists, and a fan favorite on the move. Today, the Sacramento Kings just made headlines with an official trade that's got NBA fans talking. The Kings have announced a deal with the Denver Nuggets that sends veteran big man Jonas Valančiūnas packing and brings in Dario Šarić. But what does this mean for the Kings' future? And why is this trade way bigger than it looks on the surface? Stick around, hit that like button, subscribe for more NBA breakdowns, and let's get right into it. It's been nearly 2 weeks of swirling rumors and anxious waiting, but the Sacramento Kings and Denver Nuggets have finally closed the deal. Official word came today. Sacramento acquires Dario Šarić, while Jonas Valančiūnas heads to Denver. On paper, it might look like just another mid-off-season shuffle, but dive a little deeper, and you'll see why this trade actually matters, both for the Kings' roster and for their long-term vision. Let's rewind for a second. Valanciunas arrived in Sacramento last season from the Washington Wizards at the trade deadline, and even though he only played half a season in Sacramento, he made a huge impression. Fans quickly embraced Jonas as the much-needed backup big for Domantas Sabonis, something the Kings had been missing for nearly 2 seasons. And the numbers? They backed it all up. Jonas averaged nearly 9 points and 7 rebounds in just 17 minutes per game. But when you stretch those numbers out per 36 minutes, we're talking about a monstrous 18.6 points and nearly 15 boards. It was the kind of production that showed exactly why depth in the front court can swing games and seasons. But even before the trade was official, rumors started heating up. Reports hinted that Jonas Valančiūnas might leave the NBA entirely to sign with Panathinaikos in Greece. The speculation cast a shadow over whether the trade would go through at all. After all, he'd need to be released from his NBA contract to play overseas. Despite the noise, the Nuggets stayed calm. They expected Valančiūnas to honor his deal, and today, that confidence proved right. The Kings sealed the deal, making it official and turning the page. Of course, Sacramento fans are going to miss Jonas. He wasn't just productive. He brought experience, physicality, and a spark off the bench that fans at Golden One Center hadn't seen in a while. And yes, let's be honest, it stings a bit more knowing this trade was largely about saving money. Welcome to the NBA, where tough decisions and the luxury tax often drive these moves. So what about Dario Šarić? Once a rising star who nearly captured Rookie of the Year honors with the Sixers, Šarić averaged over 12 points and 6 rebounds back in his best days. Lately, things haven't been as bright. His stint in Denver last season was far from spectacular. But Šarić still brings 2 things the Kings can use: veteran savvy and the ability to knock down shots from beyond the arc. Is Šarić going to be a game-changer? Probably not. Barring injuries, he won't see huge minutes, but his shooting could give Sacramento some flexibility off the bench. And let's not forget, the NBA season is long, and depth often matters when you least expect it. Behind the scenes, this trade really shines a spotlight on the Kings' financial strategy. Sacramento isn't a team willing to dip into the luxury tax. By moving Jonas, they save money. Money they'll likely need to keep rising young stars like Keegan Murray and Keon Ellis locked in long-term. And here's something to watch. There's talk that the Kings might even waive and stretch Šarić's remaining $5.4 million salary. That would spread the cap hit across 2 years and free up a roster spot. Nothing's official yet, but it shows just how much every dollar matters when you're trying to build a competitive roster without overspending. So who fills Jonas Valančiūnas' shoes? Maxime Reynon and Drew Eubanks will likely step up as backup bigs behind Sabonis. But realistically, fans shouldn't expect them to match Jonas's production on the glass or his scoring punch in limited minutes. Before the trade was finalized, the Kings even floated Saric in trade talks with the Warriors for Jonathan Kuminga, but those discussions never turned into anything real. Now, with the roster set, at least for now, it's all eyes on how the Kings navigate the rest of the offseason. In the end, this trade is about more than swapping two veterans. It's about flexibility, financial planning, and betting on youth over proven depth. Jonas Valančiūnas leaves behind a short but memorable legacy in Sacramento, while Dario Šarić gets a fresh start and the Kings keep their eyes firmly on the bigger picture. What do you think, Kings fans? Did Sacramento make the right call? Should they have kept Jonas, or was this the smart move for the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more NBA trade news and analysis, and share this video with fellow basketball fans. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more NBA stories that matter.